Hello. And you may want to get people's emails so you can email forms to them. Okay. Hey, Jalil. Hey, Khalid. Hey, Mama Fela. Thank y'all for coming on. Hey, Carlise. Thank you. Hey, Carlina. Hey, Demetra. Hey. We are happy everybody is tuning in. Hey, Khalid, watching from Ghana. Yebi.
Hi.
Carly said hi, cousin.
Hey.
Carly just came back from where? South Africa?
Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe. Yeah, so
We want to know about that
we
experience.
need your input. Hey, Jordan. Hey, Keandria. Zimbabwe. Carly just came back from Zimbabwe. So you can give us your insight also. So I'm gonna wait a minute to get some more people in before we Keandria said etch saying.
You got that one, honey.
Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. I'm ready for you, Keandria. I see you though. We gonna learn us some Twi, ain't we? Hey, Tanya. So yes, the greeting in Twi is etchasing, and the response is a yeah.
Hey, yeah.
A yeah. Carlina got her notebook and pen. Yes, get a pen and paper because we're gonna give you the basics, and these things you should carry around with you. You know, when you come into money or a couple extra dollars, you can accomplish something that will get you a step closer to the motherland. Whether it be, oh, I got an extra $300, so let me call around and get yellow fever shot. Just things that can hold you back from achieving your dream of visiting the motherland. Just start checking them off your to-do list. So yes, pen and paper is needed. And hey, Chevette. Hey, Jean Bean Pritchett. Who else did I miss? Khaled said, hey, yeah. Oh, Samuel, hey. So Ghana is in the building. USA is in the building. Andre Rocks is in the building, in the MFing building. We are coming as soon as we can. You know, we have to be careful with the pandemic, and you know, my baba said I can't travel right now. So I have to listen. You know, we have to listen to our elders, even though our hearts are broken. I'm supposed to
He's
be
her
going.
Baba/doctor, okay?
Yes.
So he don't want to experience what he had to experience before. So he told her she needs to be very cautious. That's the only reason why.
Hey, Rochelle. So, Carly said Passport Health in Newport is where I went for all my shots. Good,
Oh, that was good.
good. Khalid said, you know, there is no corona here in Ghana. So, Khalid, I mean, I know that mindset, but the truth is, it's there. We can't ignore it, we can't deny it, and we can't be naive. Um, we know it's there. We know it's here more. We don't want to bring it. You know, I know people are going back and forth all the time, but um, it's unpredictable. It's unpredictable right now, so we just have to do what's right. Hey, Baba BHA. Hey, Mandy. Hey, Dave. Hey, Allison. So we got quite a few people here. Um, First, I want to open up by saying um, we are definitely our ancestors' wildest dream. Us meeting here on this platform today, um, it's what they prayed for. You know, it could have been their last dying breath, but I believe with my whole heart that our ancestors prayed for this to happen, for us to come together, for us to reconnect, for us to not be so disconnected anymore. They prayed for this. They prayed for this. They prayed. I am my ancestors' wildest dream. So, shout out to Babby who got me this T-shirt. Um, she wore it like 2 years ago
I
on
was about to say, a
Facebook,
long time coming.
and I was all over her post. Like, I need that T-shirt. You know, that's like my little motto. And this past Christmas, I got it in the mail. It was a surprise, total surprise. She said, I never forgot you. Here's your T-shirt. I was supposed to bring her some soil back from Ghana, which I did, but I never gave it to her. So 2 years later, she got her soil. I got my T-shirt. Everybody's happy. So shout out to Babby Goldsboro, and I thank you. I love you. Hey, Des. Hey, Mandy. Um, so that's the story behind the T-shirt. And we have to live by that. We have to honor our ancestors. We have to thank God for the people that we meet on our individual journeys, um, because it's all by design. It's all ordered. Hey, Melvin. Thank you. Hey, Darnell. Hey, Craig. So we are going to open up. Is you can ask questions anytime. We have Ghana in the building. We have America in the building. We have experienced travelers. We have Demetra, who just got off the plane.
Just came back fresh.
She spent 6 weeks, I think, in Ghana solo. So, hey, Gloria. Hey, Olga. Hey, Richard Brafo. So, yes, we have people who can give immediate experience about Ghana. It can be about Kenya. It can be about
Zimbabwe.
Nigeria. It's the motherland.
Yeah.
You know, every country is different. Every country have different requirements to enter. So we are going to share everything that we can share today because it's a conversation that needs to be had. People are hesitant still today about going to the motherland. Demetra said, fresh off the plane. That's right. So we don't want you to be hesitant anymore. Hey, Felicia. Felicia's about to move permanently to Ghana. So She's been there before. She's a farmer there. She's built poultry farms, pig farms. She is open for investors to join her. She shares all of her information. She does not hide anything. She has a YouTube channel, and she's willing to share her business experience. She built her farms from the ground up, and we have people who are willing to share. The key is to find trusting people in Ghana that will help you, that will help to avoid running into problems and scammers and whatever. We have good people over there. We have good people here. I know people who know people. When we're there, not to be conceited, but we are rock stars. We are straight up rock stars when we're in Ghana. So go to Ghana with us, okay? But if you want to tour Hey Sue, other countries, there's group trips that go maybe twice a year. Our first trip was with a group called African American Travelers. They laid the trip out completely. You had to do no work. Okay, everything, hotels, flights, transfers, everything is handled. And we actually were able to cover 3 different countries in 2017. We went to Ghana, we went to Togo, we went to Benin. And so, there's options. We are here to make it easier for you to get there because people are afraid of the unknown. So we're here to tell you those unknown questions that you have. You want to know if they got AC. You want to know if they got...
If the animals
are walking on the street. I mean, come on.
All the myths. We can. Yes. We will let you know.
We'll let you
the
know.
Real deal. Because a lot of things we heard until we experienced it, that's when our beliefs came and played it into effect. So the same way with us could be the same way with you. You have your doubts, you have your myths, you have your, you just don't know. It's the unknown. So until you talk to somebody who have experienced it and you want to experience it yourself, we can point you in the right direction. Even with AAT, African American Travelers, they go everywhere. So if you don't want to go to Ghana, we'll connect you with him, Lawrence, and he will put you on the path of maybe it's a trip in 2022 that he's doing that you want to go to. But our focus right now is on Ghana.
That's right.
But if there's a will, there's a way.
Yes, we make it easy. We had to learn everything on our own as far as getting visas, getting shots. We teach us what we needed to know, but we still had to do everything
things on
ourselves.
Our own. Like the water. We learned that we couldn't drink the water there. Even though they had bottled water, it was their filtration of their bottled water. So I called the airline and I'm like, can I bring my own water, our own water? And they said, yeah, it has to be in this case and it has to be on a check, in your checked luggage. We took 2 cases of water with us. We didn't know, but, we took we went and tried to find our stuff on our own.
Yeah.
The initiative to do stuff ourselves, and we learn. So we teach people as we grow.
Right, and we never wanted our fellow Ghanaian brothers and sisters to think, oh, they too bougie, they done brought their own water, and who the hell they think they are. Some people had that thought, but we had to explain to them from experience, we got sick.
We did.
We got sick from drinking the water. I mean, it's a change in your body. It's not just the water, it's the clean eating. You would think we would get sick from the junk we eat here. but we're used to it. So when we go there and we're eating fresh this and fresh that, your bowels might be loose, so you got to deal with new water that you're drinking. You got to deal with your body changing and adjusting to the fresh food. That was a good change, but it was a change in our body. And it wasn't nothing like pains or, need a hospital or anything like that.
Yeah.
It was just loose stools for maybe 2 full days just to get your body cleansed and used to the new environment. And then after that, we were fine. But at that time, we were taking a lot of long bus trips. We were with the group. So you don't want to have the bubble guts on a long bus trip. So, we missed out on some of the tours because our stomachs hadn't settled yet. But it wasn't nothing to be afraid of, I didn't take the Imodium right away because whatever was going through me, I wanted it to pass. I didn't want to stop it with Imodium. So on like day 2, I took the Imodium, my bowels returned to normal, and I was back at it. I was back to being a rock star. So, hey Charlotte, hey Adrienne. Carly said her doctor prescribed malaria pills and medication from diarrhea because the food and the water is different. So there you go. That was for Zimbabwe. So,
Kenya,
Kenya.
pills.
And if the Africans come here, they have
A change.
they have a change.
Yeah.
Their stomach maybe can't handle our water. It's different. It's a different environment. We have spring water that supposedly from the mountain spring, so they have bottled water, but it's still their water. It's been treated. It's been manufactured however, so it's still their water, and we're just not used to it. So safety precautions, like we can't eat the ice. Now you understand why we can't eat the ice. We can't order a cola with ice because the ice is their water. If your body is not used to it, you just can't have the ice because that is their water. Thank you, LaKenya. Hey, Nadira. Nadira is in Ghana right now.
We're mad at you right now.
So, she's there. She's enjoying herself, getting loved on, getting fed well, all that good stuff. So, shout out to Nadira. Hey, Renelle. Renelle is in Morocco. So, Morocco in the building. He is my language online instructor. And right now we're on break. But I am learning the Ga language, which is the language of my Odumase community. And he's the bomb. He teaches Ga, he teaches Twi, and his partner teaches Yoruba. So we can talk about cell phones when traveling. So your cell phone carrier may have international plans. It's expensive now. More people are traveling. It's like $40 extra, and it was just an unnecessary expense that we wanted to deal with. So, just like you go anywhere else, you find out who has the Wi-Fi hotspots. We found different restaurants that we would go hang out at and just might order one little bottle of water and sit there until they kick us out and use the Wi-Fi, post all our stuff. So Wi-Fi can be challenging, but it is nothing that will stop you from your Africa. So if you don't get an international plan, you can take your phone and buy a MiFi or this little travel Wi-Fi where you will load credits on it, you carry it in your pocket, and you just hop onto your own personal Wi-Fi. that you carry around with you. So our brother Jalil, he had one of those, so we would just load money on that, and everybody was able to use that Wi-Fi. So we were never without Wi-Fi, but we used it scarcely because we didn't want to use it up too fast. So I didn't get to go live as much as I wanted to, and things like that. Hey, Clement. So
Even some of the hotels
yeah, the hotels.
that we stayed at, they would offer free Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
So.
So Demetra says she'll definitely buy a small Wi-Fi box next time because it is worth it. So that's one little hack to deal with the Wi-Fi issues. People also buy local phones in Ghana, where you can receive calls. We call it the Obama phones, but you know, it's a burner.
It works.
It works. So we usually go in August. We have reasons why we go in August. Number one, the weather is perfect. One of the misconceptions about Africa, period, is that you're gonna burn the hell up.
Not true.
It's not true.
So false.
It's
We called home and it was hotter here than it was there. Like, that was such a misconception that we lived by. We thought that.
yeah.
So
We didn't burn up. Nobody exploded. Carly said the weather is perfect. So we stick to August because of the weather. The average was about 85. The average was about 85. There is ocean nearby, so the humidity is not like here in the States. Hey, Kobe. So August. If anybody can talk about other months, there may be months to avoid. I know the rainy season is May, June, July. So it still depends.
Isn't it a windy season?
It's I forget how to pronounce it. Hermaton or something like that, where the desert dust comes to Ghana for miles and miles and miles. So, you know, everybody is dry, your lips crack, your heels crack. So you have to depend on shea butter. You can't go without it. And that's, hey, Empress. So, yeah, Hermatin. I don't know if I'm saying it right now. I know it just ended or it's still going on now. But it's dry from the Sahara Desert. Yes. So, if there's a month to avoid, let me know, Empress. But I can only speak for August. I've only ever been in August. And I go because the weather is perfect and there's festivals that we love. So that's Wi-Fi, cell phone, international plans. August weather average is 85. The yellow fever shot. The yellow fever shot is a requirement to enter Ghana. You have people that say, oh, you can get a waiver from your doctor. You know, I feel like if you're going to visit Ghana or wherever and you fall in love with the country, you're going to revisit. You're going to go again. You're going to go again. I don't want to have to worry about this waiver holding me back, or if I ever land in the country and they don't want to honor my waiver and now I'm either turned away or, you know, I don't know the rules like that, but just to ease my own mind, I went on and got the shot. I am not fond of immunization, but I did not want anything to hold me back from my Ghana. So we got the shot 3 years ago.
It lasts for 10 years. They say it doesn't expire, but she went to Africa over 20 years ago and wanted to get it again, which I advised her she should.
Yes. So, I would get it. Just get it. Get it over with. And never have to worry about it for the next 10 years. Some places say it's a lifetime. Empress just confirmed that. The only reason why I don't trust that is because when I got mine in 1995, they told me it lasted a lifetime. Then when I was ready to go in 2017, they told me I needed the yellow fever shot.
Yeah.
I had my yellow pamphlet from 1995. It said lifetime, no expiration date, but it's also a scam. They wanted my money. I didn't have time to research if it was true or not. I was calling WHO. I was calling, I called around to get those answers, and nobody wanted to give me the answer. So I didn't have time. My Ghana trip was coming. I didn't have time to play around, so I went on and got the shot. But supposedly there's a shortage. Nationwide. I don't understand that because it was a shortage in 2017. It's still a shortage in 2021. So what's up with that? To me, it's a conspiracy. They know we need it to go to the motherland. So now all of a sudden it's this shortage that's lasting years. Why? I don't know. So it's definitely a conspiracy to stop us from going to Ghana. So think about that. So we're going to get it because we have to. And when you go, what I've learned about these passport clinics is they want your money. They want to scare you into getting all these shots. So when you go, you hear it from our mouth that you have to know what you want, what you need. They're going to try to sell you typhoid fever. They're going to try to sell you all this BS because they want your money. But at the same time, if you don't know what you're there for, if you don't know what you need, if you did not do your research, they will scare you into getting all these shots.
Which you don't need.
Shots that you don't need, that you'll end up giving them $800. So many people have done it. I told this one lady whose daughter was going with her school, and I said, listen, when you go to Passport Health, they're going to scare you. They're going to tell you your daughter is not safe to go. They're going to tell you need all this mosquito repellent stuff that they sell. So I said, only get the yellow fever shot. Listen to their little speech, but say no thank you. I'm here for the yellow fever shot. She called me that night. She said they had me so worked up, I had to leave the office because my stomach was upset. She said they had her so afraid to let her daughter travel to Ghana with her class. And she got this shot and she got that shot. So this is why I advise you to know what you're there for and only get the shot. So I do hear that you can get the shot in Ghana. Empress is speaking about it now. I have an opinion about that. If I were to get it in Ghana and have a reaction, I'm way in another country, and now I got to deal with that. So that's just my opinion about receiving the shot in another country. I would rather get it here and deal with whatever is going on here. I was about to say something else about that. I know the price is much cheaper in Ghana, $20, $30. Hey, Shira. But in here, because of the shortage, because nobody else has it in stock, we kind of have to depend on the passport agencies to give it to us and sell it to us. and they have hiked the price up to over $250. When we went, it was $190. People who have gone recently have paid $250, $280, $350. So that's one of the early expenses that I say handle. You can do that right now. You can do that as soon as you have the money. You don't have to wait until you decide if you're going to Africa or which country. Just get the yellow fever shot as soon as you can because of the shortage and because of the BS that they try to put you through. Demetra says she just paid $225 in Florida. Felicia said it's $350 in Seattle. Nadira spent about $300 last year. Some people, Carlise has mentioned that you can check with your health insurance just to see if they will cover it. It's a possibility. Yeah, so do your research, check with your insurance. Empress said it is $20 in Ghana. But I don't understand when people say you can get it in Ghana, but in order for us to get a visa, you have to show proof of the yellow fever vaccine. So that's what I don't understand when people say get it in Ghana, because we have to have it. We have to have proof when we apply for our visa. So Felicia says she's waiting until she gets to Ghana. So maybe I'll get more information about receiving the shot in Ghana. But all I can speak for now is receiving it here because that's what we did. So watch the clinics. Don't horror stories and, you know, the advice they try to give you. They tried to sell us some mosquito repellent stuff. They told us don't go in the woods. They told us don't eat fruit. They told us don't be alone. I mean, be street smart. You know you can't go nowhere alone and be lost in freaking Africa. But you can't, you know, you can't do that in Vegas. I mean, come on. Just be street smart. Everybody does not have common sense, and we get that. So, you know, you may need a tour guide. You may need a friend that you trust. But I know people who know people. We'll never let anyone be alone. It's not even necessary. So, that's the yellow fever shot. Passport, you know you need a passport. You need a passport, period. You need a passport because we don't trust the USA. You know, you need a passport. You just need it. So that's first on your to-do list. Get a passport. Research your state and the process. I don't even know how much passports are. Are they like $140? Yeah. So, passport in your state, do the research, do the application, mail it away, get your passport. We may have to run one day. Something might go down in the U.S. You don't want not having a passport to ever hold you back. Get a passport. Okay? That's number one. Visa. You need a visa to enter Ghana. You need a visa to enter Togo. You need a visa to enter Benin. You need a visa for Senegal, probably. So the thing about the visa is when you do the application, you kind of have to know when you're traveling because you can't get it too soon. Because what if you get it a year in advance and they don't approve you for a year length visa? So you have to get that closer to your travel. Demetra said, boom, get your passport. Shira said it's $160 here. Carly said it's $140. How much is a test in Ghana to go back to the U.S.? They range, you mean a COVID test? They range from about $50 to $80. I believe. Um, Carly said, you get your visa at the airport of the country you're visiting. I thought I was able to get it in the USA, but no. So online, the information is always updated. The rules for obtaining your visa for the country you are visiting. Some places you can get it at the border, at the country that you're going to. But let me tell you, we've crossed some borders.
It's scary.
Yo. Let me just say, technology, we're blessed.
We are very, very blessed. We are.
And
it was scary and so TV. Like you see it on TV, that's how it was.
yeah, so when you say you can get your visa at the country, yes, you can. But you are putting your life, your trip, your time in someone's hands who does not have a computer, who might be a whole busload of people ahead of you who need a visa. So you're in this line of people who need a visa, and now you're one of them because you didn't get your visa when you were home when you could. And you're just depending on them for too much.
It's too nerve-wracking.
It is.
And time-consuming. It's very time-consuming.
It is. We were at the Togo border. You know, there's a line for people who need a visa. You don't want to be in that line.
Mm-mm. You want to be in the line that checks the visas and say you can go.
And say, go ahead through, ma'am.
Yep. That line for waiting.
Nadira said, not to mention they will expect a bribe. So that's what I mean when I say you're putting all your trust in them because you need a visa. If he need an extra $20 that day, he might bribe you.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So you don't want to depend on anything like that when you can get it ahead of time. Empress said, Nigeria is hard to get a visa on arrival. So yes, that is what we mean. It's hard in some places and you don't want to play around. Hey, Stephanie.
So kudos to you, Carlise, honey, because that was an experience.
It was. And we were on a bus full of maybe 30 people.
And we had ours. We had our visas. But there was the checking of the people who had them. And then there was the waiting process or the process of getting a visa for the people who didn't have it.
Yeah. And we had a tour guide. And we had Carrie Bradshaw. We had Lawrence McLean. They were running everything. So the border control people, they let our leaders collect our visas and do the process for us. And I felt so sorry for them because it was a hell of a process. We were on a bus maybe an hour one time, maybe 3 hours one time. So it's hectic. Okay. And then we had to use the bathroom. I mean, it was just, it was a mess.
There was a lot going on.
The bathroom was a mess.
But we experienced it, so we can tell others how it is.
Right.
So.
And what you don't want to do.
Right.
So that's the visa. And we have saved our visa application so that when you all are ready, we can compare. We can show you exactly how we answered the question. We can show you what's needed. Some people, some checklists say things like a bank account statement. You know,
we didn't need all of that.
Yeah, you didn't need all of that. You may need your person's address, who you're visiting, or the hotel address. Some of them ask for your flight dates.
All your flight information.
Yeah.
They need a way to be able to contact you just in case anything happens.
Right.
So, which is kind of a good thing.
Mm-hmm. So that's Visa, passport. Oh, the Visa price. They have a low price of $60, but that's one entry. So that's you going to Ghana and leaving. Then they have $100 price called a multi-entry. That also means multi-year. So if you pay the extra money, you'll get multi-entry. That means come and go, come and go, come and go. And they gave us 5 years. We can do that over the course of 5 years. So of course, when we first went, we got the multi because we were going to Togo and Benin. So you have to leave the country and come back. So the second year, we were kind of desperate. We didn't get the multi because our passports were almost expiring. And they'll only give you extended years if your passport has years left on it.
5 or more years.
Yes.
On it.
So
I think I had 2 years on mine, and they didn't extend it.
Right. So, and they are in control of that. It's random.
Yeah.
If you apply for a multi-year visa, they may give you 2 years. It's their decision. But the most they'll give you is 5, and we both have 5 now, so we think we the shit. So we can go back and forth over the 5-year period. Yeah, so that's the visa. So we'll help you with the visa process. We mail it to the DC Embassy with your passport, with your yellow fever proof attached, and your application, the passport photo, all of that. You pay for your return envelope.
Priority mail.
Priority mail, you can track it. It does not take longer than 2 weeks, the whole process. We have a man that works at the mailing place who knows us now. And he helps us because we're so hesitant. You know, when you're sending your passport away, you get the bubble gut because you don't want to mess up. You don't want to mess up. So he's there.
He put us at ease.
Oh my God, he did the whole thing for us. He attached this. Okay, go get the money order. Okay, go get the photo. Like, he helped us, and that was not his job. But we had conversations about Ghana, about Africa. It's an elderly white man, and
one of his family members travels a lot, so he is familiar with all of that stuff. So.
Yeah, he's the bomb. So he helps us. He helps ease our minds every time. So, like I said, we know people who know people. You know, we will get you to the motherland. Let us help you. So that's the visa. Burkina Faso, that's another country north of Ghana. We were supposed to visit with our brother Ali Do. And so we got a visa for Burkina Faso. You know, so we are covered for the countries that we love, the countries that we want to visit. Hey, Mobasco, vital info. Yes, great presentation. Thank you. So he's in Ghana. He's at the Art Center with our other brothers who work there. Felicia said, we know people who know people who know people, and then some. Thank you. I'm trying to tell them. So, flights. Average flights to Ghana can be, if you plan ahead and you're not going at a peak time, you can get lucky with the $800 flight. I've seen some. August, I've never seen cheaper than 1,000, but those are usually with layovers, and we are spoiled. We don't do the layovers no more. Like, I'll pay $1,500 just so I can get a straight flight. People wonder how long it takes to get to Ghana. A straight flight out of JFK or DC is 10 and a half hours. And it's all crossing the Atlantic Ocean.
So smooth.
It's smooth. It's a huge plane. You have to get up and walk around to avoid
The
blood
leg
clots
cramping and stuff.
and the leg cramps and things like that because it is a long flight. You can't just sit in your seat. First of all, I can't hold my pee that long, okay? Hey, cousin Lanika. What are the peak times is her question. August is peak. Christmas is peak, peak, peak. And peak time really depends on if it's a lot of festivals going on. Easter is a peak time. They do it big for Easter. I think those are it. My fellow Ghanaians, y'all can chime in if you have information on peak time. Demetra said $800 will have you at least 2 layovers. Pay the extra for the straight flight.
It's worth it.
I agree. First of all, now with the COVID precaution, you may have a long layover in a country that you would like to explore, but with the pandemic going on, I don't think it's allowed. I don't think you can leave the airport and go tour a country anymore. So, and we are really anxious when we're going to Ghana. It's like, I ain't got time for no layover. Get me to Ghana. You know what I mean? So, our first year we laid over in Casablanca. That was annoying because we trying to get to Ghana. I don't care about no Casablanca right now. I don't want to go see Casablanca. I've been there. I went back in 1995. So,
It was like a 6-hour layover.
it was a 6-hour layover. Some of them are 19-hour layovers. Like, come on. We don't need that. So, the straight flights that I know of are out of JFK and out of DC. And I don't know if it's from anywhere else you can get a straight flight. So let's say you're in Florida, like our sister Demetra. Her layover was JFK, but from JFK it was straight. She didn't have to go to any other country, no Amsterdam and all that stuff that we don't care about. I mean, I don't care about it. So JFK and DC, you can get a straight flight, 10.5 hours. Do it. Pay the extra money. The flight is so long, you get fed 2 times. You get breakfast,
Snack.
you get dinner, you get snack.
And you can take your
drink,
shot bottles.
Shot bottles. We are the queens of shot bottles, okay? We don't mess around.
You take them on your travel, not your check, but your purse. You can put them in your purse.
Yeah, because it's like the 2 ounce rule. So we take our shot bottles. We have a good time on the plane. It's hours. You got to entertain yourself. You have your music. You have your books. They give you your own flat screen touch TV with movies loaded in and games and music and series and it's not bad at all. The flight is not bad at all. Okay. They do have a flight out of New Jersey where the layover is Togo, and it's only like 45 minutes. So, it's a lot of options. When we're ready to look for a flight, we know how to look. We know which departure cities to check and how to compare. And Demetra did not know about the shot bottles. I'm so sorry.
I was ready.
I'm so sorry we didn't let you know. But let's just say this. We got Ghana turned out on Amsterdam and we just Smirnoff shot bottles all in her t-shirt pockets, in her back pocket, in her pocketbook. So yeah, they turned out. So yes, Lanika, let's get to Ghana. What was that? Yellow fever, visa, passport, flight prices, averages, layovers, COVID. So right now, you have to have a negative COVID test within 72 hours of flying to Ghana. That 72-hour rule is real. We have had people get turned away, get stuck in foreign countries because they were being proactive and went a day too soon to have the COVID test done. So they don't play. 72 hours means 72 hours. You have to get the test done in that time frame or they will keep you. I've had my brother stuck in New York where they had to give him another test and put him in a hotel because they wasn't.
He had to pay for all of this himself.
So, it's real. You have to have your negative within 72 hours of flying. Demetra just went through it. Nadira just went through it. My brother Earl just went through it. Charles just went through it. A lady went and she posted her account on Facebook how she watched a whole family get detained in Amsterdam. So imagine being stuck there. You don't know the language. You don't know nobody. You're depending on trying to communicate to them that, you don't want to be stuck there. You'll do whatever, but they don't let you get on the plane to Ghana. It's real. It's real. And they are down to the hour with that. Shira said Earl is her cousin.
Oh.
So that's the flight and that's the COVID. And now to return to the U.S., you have to have a negative COVID test. That just went into effect on January 26th. So while you're in Ghana, you have to find a clinic where you can get a test that you can prove to the U.S. that you're negative when you come home. Also, you have to register ahead of your flight to pay for the COVID test that you have to get done in Ghana when you land. So they're covering all bases. They don't want COVID coming there. So before you go, it's best to print your negative results because you don't want to be in a foreign land depending on Wi-Fi, trying to log into your phone and prove your test because it's in your email. And, they don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear that. It's a pandemic. So, you can't pull up your email to say you're negative. You're not getting in the country.
We have friends to experience that.
All of this. All of this. I talk to people. We ask questions. I'm detail oriented. I need to know. Tell me what I need to know so that I don't have to go through these things. And then I'll pass the information on to you all. Stephanie said, keep your phone charged. My phone died when it was time to show my result. Good information.
Example, yes. To print it out.
Good information. If you register for your COVID test in Ghana, print the receipt. You can't be fumbling through your phone trying to show them that you paid for this test. Okay? So Demetra said print the results and have it ready. My advice also is because I would go crazy if it's time for my flight and my results ain't came back yet. So within that 72 hours, I would get a COVID test on day 3 prior to my flight, and I would get a COVID test on day 2 prior to my flight. Then you got 2 different companies that you can depend on to get your results back in time. That's my personal advice. Hotels, Airbnbs. Lanika said, how much is the test in Ghana? The last update that I received, it was $150, which I believe is ridiculous. But
U.S. or CD?
U.S. $150 US. I heard it's supposed to be a petition or something going on where they need to lower that price, and they really do. It's ridiculous. So I'll keep y'all posted on that if the price goes down. But right now it's $150, and you have to pre-register. You can do everything when you get there, but you can pre-register and print your receipt. So you'll be avoiding yet another line when you get to Ghana. Show that you paid, get the test done, and they said by the time you retrieve your luggage, your results are back. And you're free to go. If you happen to test positive, then they have quarantining hotels set up where you will have to quarantine. And I pray that nobody has to go through that. If I ever get to Ghana and can't go to Ghana, I think I end up in jail because I'm gonna be fighting and acting a fool and falling out all in the airport.
Her alone. I'm smooth. I'm with it, okay? I ain't doing all that. I ain't going to nobody's jail.
I'll be in jail. I'm sorry. If I get to Ghana and they tell me I can't leave the airport, come on. Empress, you gotta pick me up. Empress, pick me up from that jail because I'm going to jail. You already know. I'm gonna go crazy. So hotels and Airbnbs. Okay, so our first year we stayed at 3 or 4 different hotels because we were in different countries. Hotels are beautiful. They can be pricey. They can be cheap. If you go the cheap route, you're gonna get cheapness.
Yes.
But average is like an average here, $109 a night, $129 a night. Beautiful hotels.
Very beautiful.
People want to know, is it hot water? It's hot water. People want to know, is it AC? It's AC.
It is cold.
AC better than our AC.
Cold AC.
I mean, the AC, it does like this, and it goes like this, and I mean,
and it gets cold.
It's cold.
Like we was like, turn that thing down.
So yes, there's AC in Africa. There's hot water in Africa. You pay for it, but if you want it, you get it.
Yeah.
You know, some people wonder about those things and can't ask. That's why we're having this conversation. So we stayed at a few hotels. There are some black-owned hotels. There's some non-black-owned hotels. Dutch-owned, and you know, whatever you want, you get it. If you want to do Airbnb, they're also beautiful. We had an apartment last year. It was so nice. It was so nice. You know, and you know, it's everything is there. Whatever you need, you get it. You get luxury. You pay for luxury if you want it. Our Airbnb, the lady was wonderful. She communicated with us. We partied a lot in the hotel, in the apartment. We had our music. We cooked. There's a ShopRite. There's a ShopRite in Ghana. Okay, it's several. You can get the things you need. It was walking distance, so we could walk to ShopRite. We got our eggs, our weird cheese. It wasn't normal, but we got it. We had pancakes. We had snacks. We had chips. We had whatever we needed. Snicker bars.
Got my Snicker bar.
Liquors, alcohol.
Alcohol cheap.
Cheap.
But name brand. Ours, the stuff we drink, they have there in ShopRite.
Right in ShopRite, you know. So everything you need is there. Don't ever, 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 ever feel like you'll miss out on your American spoiled luxuries, and that's okay. We're used to it. If you want it to continue when you're in Africa, it continues. If you want village life in Africa, you get village life. We got all that for you. We can get you whatever you want to experience. Okay? Um, so an average hotel can be 140 a night. You have a roommate, you split the cost. Our Airbnb was 70 a night. We stayed 10 nights. We split the cost. So,
And we had our own room with our own showers, our own bathroom, and our doors had locks to them, so we could lock our doors. And
yeah,
it was cool.
it was cool.
pretty okay.
We had balcony. Um, most Airbnbs have a house manager
Mm-hmm.
that you are having a relationship with because they can give you rides, they can pick you up from the airport, they can tell you where to go, where not to go. So, Ghanaians are hospitable people.
Mm-hmm.
They will not let you be wandering around lost by yourself,
You had a
fending for
doorman.
yourself. You have a
A cool
doorman
doorman. It
who
was good.
actually
Both
slept.
all the hotels.
He slept at the door. Like,
Yeah.
come on.
Nobody's getting in.
you're safe.
If you don't belong there, you can't get in.
That's
there.
right. So when people go on solo trips, family members say, "Are you crazy? You can't go there by yourself." Yes, you can.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you can. And now you know us, and we know people who know people. They are not going to let y'all be needing anything. Anything. Okay? That's our promise to you. We have introduced so many people to our family in Ghana who take care of everything we need. Everything. Even if we're not there and we send a friend and we introduce them virtually, they will take care of you. They will take care of you. Empress is there. Jaleel is there. Ali Do is there. I got my brother David there. We got so many people.
Family
We have
members.
family. Hey, Veronica. So, you're okay if you want to go alone, if you want to go with us, if you want to go with a group. Everything is possible, whatever you want. Demetra is a witness. She met our brothers. They took care of her. Nadira is a witness. She met our brothers. They took care of her. So, you won't be alone ever unless you want to be. Mosquitoes, I can only speak for August. That's a big question. That's a big fear of Americans, that you're going to go to Africa, get bit by a mosquito, and die on the spot. That's what we're led to believe from the media and the misconception. So we can both honestly say we've been 3 years in a row. And have you ever gotten a mosquito bite?
No.
I never got a mosquito bite. I think I had one mosquito bite being fresh.
No, but
I got one mosquito bite.
we were in the deep woods where the path had never even been walked on, where we had a guy in front of us. He had a machete chopping down, the grass and the trees so we could walk through, and not one mosquito.
No mosquitoes.
None.
And we questioned
And we
it
were all
because we weren't ready
were
for
all
this.
down with the
Sleeveless.
off. We had the bracelets on for not one mosquito.
And we weren't dressed for the occasion. We didn't know we were going on a farm deep in the wood. She had on sandals. I had on
And
sleeveless.
shorts and
And
sleeveless.
I was like, oh my God, we're going to get ate up out here and nothing. So I asked him, why aren't there any mosquitoes? And he said, you are in the middle of nature. Mosquitoes breed with stagnant water. We don't have stagnant water here.
Mm-hmm.
It rains.
We have
The
rain.
earth uses the rain.
Yeah.
It absorbs the rain, the leaves, the trees. We don't have water sitting here. So mosquitoes aren't breeding.
Mm-hmm.
So I understood, because I just didn't know
No
why it was
mosquito.
no mosquitoes and we in the middle of the woods. So they would have ate me alive in 2.5 seconds.
They would have ate us too.
Yeah.
But it wasn't any.
But we
weren't
were
any.
always ready. We did the Skin So Soft.
We did the off.
We
We
did
had the
off.
bracelets, the off little bracelets
We were
that
ready.
you put on,
We were ready.
and none. We were so
Hey,
shocked and
Portia.
surprised.
Yes. So we can only speak for August. Now I thought August would be mosquitoes because it's the end of the rainy season, but it wasn't any mosquitoes. Now, people in Ghana, you can chime in and let us know, is it a time
The
where they're
season.
bad? Is it a season? Is it a time that we Americans are afraid of mosquitoes? Is it a time we shouldn't come? Y'all gotta let us know. We need you. Otherwise, we don't know, and all we can speak on is August. August had no mosquitoes. So, let us know. But yeah, you don't need any fancy mosquito spray like they try to sell you at the passport place. They try to give you this stuff to wash your clothes. You don't need all of that. You just need the basic mosquito repellent with DEET. Empress said rainy season it can get bad. Otherwise it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
And Empress is up in the mountain area, I think.
Mm.
I think she's up in the mountains. Rainy season for Accra is May, June, July. Yeah, May, June, July. And we go in August. Drinking water, we covered that. They sell the little sachet, the little baggie of water on the streets. I wish I could drink it.
Because it's hot.
It's hot out.
And when you drive in the streets, the ladies, the females have the things on their head, and they're so nice and cold looking. Like you just want to take one and pop the bottom of it and suck that water out.
Yes.
Because it's nice and cold, but we just couldn't do that.
We couldn't. We didn't try, out of fear. Because the water, we're not used to it. So we stuck to the bottled water. And we learned from experience to stick to one brand of bottled water. So, yeah, that's our personal preference, just to stick to one brand of bottled water. It's always available. Everywhere you go, there's bottled water. So that's nothing that you need to worry about. Like you're going to be out there with no water. And if you are at a restaurant, just order yourself a cola. It's nothing to stress about. It's no stress in Ghana, okay? So if you're out and you're thirsty and you can't drink the water, go get yourself a Fanta. That's where the Fanta orange soda in the glass bottle, they
Still
in Ghana.
exists.
And they ice cold.
Yes.
So you're not going to stress about the water, okay? Another hack, when we ran out of our bottled water, every corner they sell fresh coconut.
Fresh. They
So
cut it
go
right
to the
there.
man, he chopped the top open, the top comes off, and you drink the damn coconut milk fresh from the tree,
Coconut
okay?
water.
So when we ran out
Of our bottled water.
of our bottled water, we went to the coconut man and we bought like 20. He cracked the top, he replaced it, we took them home, we piled them in the refrigerator, and we had coconut water to survive off of when we ran out of our bottled water.
Yes.
The brand of water is,
Oh, I can't remember.
it's blue.
I can't remember.
I always guys can think of it. I forget. I forget, but it's everywhere. You'll see it. If I think of it, I'll let you know. Susan Jervy said, "Coconut water, yes."
Yes.
You
Saved our
learn,
lives.
yes, you learn how to survive. Okay,
Yep.
coconut water. So, AC, we covered that. There is air conditioning. Nana, Ama. Oh, that's my sis. She said coconut water is less than a cent. Very fresh.
Yes.
Oh, Baltic. Thank you, Jaleel.
Baltic, yeah, Baltic.
The brand of water is Baltic, and it is readily available.
Yeah.
Oh, Demetra says she tried the sachet water. I was okay, and I tried different brands of bottled water. I was okay with that as well, but I wouldn't recommend it because I could have gotten sick, but I was okay.
Good.
Good
Good you
advice.
didn't get sick.
Yes, good advice.
We wanted to try it, but we were
I'm
too
jealous.
scared. We had our episode, so we was like, no. But come to think of it now, I wished I had got it just to put it on the back of my neck because it was hot. And then I could say I experienced saying, put my hand out the window to one of the females to get, to buy one. But I didn't think about that then.
Yeah. So I'm jealous of you, Demetra, because you tried the water and I was too scared. Yep, Nana, that's right. Baltic.
Yeah.
Baltic is the water. Okay. Electrical outlets, you do need to take a converter with you.
Walmart sells them. Different places sell them. You can order them off of Amazon, but you need one.
Yeah.
Hotels, some of the hotels even provide them for you. The last Airbnb, they had them in our drawer, so if we needed to use it, we could. But it is needed. Their sockets are not like our sockets. So.
Right. So, and things we plugged up was our phones, chargers, our, if you got a curling iron, if you sleep with a CPAP machine, you need a converter. I didn't say you.
Damn.
I didn't say you.
My
I
business.
said if you sleep with a CPAP.
Yeah, I had to
She
take
told
mine.
on herself,
I had
right?
to take mine.
So yeah, she had to plug that in and run it all night. What else?
That was his cell phone mainly.
Yeah, cell phone
chargers.
stuff, charger, your portable charger.
Yeah, it's good to have a portable charger as well to carry with you, so you won't lose your battery life on your phone.
Yeah, and they have those everywhere. If you want a good quality one, go through Amazon.
Yeah.
They run about $40.
Yeah.
And so you would charge that every night. If your source of taking pictures is your cell phone, you know your cell phone gonna die, so you have to have a portable charger for that. Shira said, use that machine. It's important.
Yeah, girl. Way over there.
Hey, Auntie Sheila Faye. So, yeah, iPad, your tablet, you'll charge all of that stuff. Solar portable chargers are also an option. So just do your research on portable chargers. They come this small. This is mine. And mine has 2 sockets. So this was about $42 on Amazon. Oh, we didn't talk about malaria. It's not a requirement to enter Ghana, but it's a recommendation to take malaria pills to prevent contracting malaria. There's different types of malaria pills. They have a daily pill and they have a weekly pill. We do the weekly peel. Um,
For 4 weeks.
it's 6 weeks. 2 weeks before travel, the 2 weeks that you're in Ghana, and 2 weeks after travel. You take the malaria prevention pills. Some people don't take them. That's your choice. Some people take them. Malaria is spread by mosquito bite. So that's part of your mosquito prevention, malaria pills.
You get them from your doctor.
Through your doctor. We pay maybe $10. They're not expensive. They sell them in Ghana also. If you're there, you lose them, or you run out, or you extend your trip, you can get more malaria pills. But I wouldn't want to take a daily pill just because I don't want to have to worry about that. So we do the weekly. You take one pill a week. Sometimes I've heard people say it did bother them, their stomach, and some people are fine. We've been fine with it. We've been fine with the malaria pills. Spending money. Our $1 is their $5.50. So when converting, like if you're on the streets and somebody tells you something is 20 cedis, you can just average it out to 1 to 5, and that means $4 American. It's not hard. You may have to get some experience in converting it. You can also use your phone. You can use Google
that you can,
and things
they have
like that.
A converter app that you can use.
Yeah. So before traveling to any country, you would alert your bank if you're going to be using your credit card, your debit card. You will let your bank know exactly where you're going, the date you're there, and when you're returning, so that they won't block any of your charges thinking that it's fraud. So some people think you have to take all of your spending money on your trip with you and then get there and get it converted. I don't like carrying a lump of money like that. I would be a nervous wreck. So I did rely on using the ATM card. It's fine. There's major banks everywhere. There's legit ATM machines, and there's some shady ATM machines, so stay away from them. But
So the banks were good.
yeah, the banks,
And
go
they
to the
have
ATM.
the outside ATMs at the bank, so you don't have to wait until a bank opens up. You can go any
Right.
time of the night. Like here, the outside ATMs, right connected to the bank. So
Yeah.
that was fine.
So if you give yourself like a budget, a daily budget, let's say you want to spend $200 a day. You don't have to walk around with $1,000 in your pocket and depend on going to a bank to convert this. And just go to the ATM, take out $200, which would be about $1,000, 1,000 CDs there. And then if you have your online banking app, you can check it. And if you withdrew 1,000, then your bank will say you took out $200. So let your bank handle the foreign exchange rates. Mine never went over $5. So that's my advice as far as banking. We use our debit cards at restaurants. I would just say tip in cash. Always tip in cash. Like here, you would send your card and then come back and then write your tip in. They don't do all that. They're not trying to do all that. You can charge for your meal at a restaurant, but just give them the tip in cash. So you're not
CDs.
trying to, in CDs. Demetra said the ATMs at the malls are legit.
Yep,
So-
they have them all.
They have great malls. Yes, that's true.
They have them all.
So, That's our advice about spending money. ATM, call your bank, let the bank deal with the conversions. Street vendors, you know you need cash. Um, you know, to barter with them if you like, or just pay the amount. You know, um, some people are overwhelmed with the marketplaces because it's so busy, it's so crowded, it's so all over the place, and a lot of people don't like that. A lot of people don't like crowds. So it's understood. If the marketplace is not your thing, don't go to the marketplace. Um, we love it. We go, we go. We have a good time. We mess with them. They mess with us. Um, we have a good time. And when it becomes overwhelming, we go home. There's nothing to complain about. There's nothing to get stressed over. You do what you can do, and or don't.
You can always say no.
That's right.
You don't have to be ongoing. You can always say no. You can bargain with them. You know, it's an experience.
Yes. Marion said, if we still have the pandemic in August, how would it be there? We would wear our mask. They are wearing their mask most of the time. Demetra said the market is so crazy but fun.
Fun.
Yes. Not everybody will say it's fun.
Yeah.
Demetra.
Some people just, it's not for them.
Yeah. When we were
But
with our group, some people stayed on the bus. They just could not handle it because one man is pulling this arm and another man is pulling this arm. And you know that's their hustle.
They want you to buy
They want you to buy something.
their items.
Yeah, and I can't knock them. I can't knock the hustle.
But once you see the items, you're
You
going to
gonna
want
want it. You're gonna want it.
It's a sight to behold of the things that they do, the crafts that they do by hand. And when you're walking through, you see them making everything up until the finished product.
Yeah.
It's really something, it's a sight to see. So we were all a part of that action.
Yes. We had a little system where we stayed side by side. So, you know, one man would pull her and then another man would pull me and we would get separated. And then I would panic like, where my sister? Where my sister? We not buying nothing until y'all find my sister. So they caught on to our little scheme and they would be like, sister, come. So,
or they would send somebody, one of their family members or one of their workers that they're working with, to go find us, and they would communicate with each other of where we were, and they would bring us back so we could meet up with each other.
yes.
But
So
we got a kick out of it.
it was crazy. We had fun. It wasn't intimidating at all.
Not at all.
But to some people it is, and I understand it because it's a lot.
It's a lot, and it's a lot of people.
Yes.
A lot
So
of people.
Susan said, "What about bringing goods back?"
Okay.
It's very hard to do with luggage weight restrictions. You can bring 50 pounds in your luggage. So there's a weight scale, a luggage scale that you can buy, and that helped us a lot last year because we didn't go over the 50 pounds. But you buy what you can fit, you know. So far, that's the only thing we can say. It's hard. You want stuff, but you can't get everything. People want stuff because you're live on Facebook walking through the market and you see all the pretty items and the skirts and the jewelry, and you can't bring everything home. So,
But what we did do, we did take items that we were going to give away. So we filled our luggage with things that we know we didn't want, we were going to give away, empty that out, and then we were able to bring stuff back that way. So we had like an empty luggage to fill up with their goods. So that worked out for us.
yeah. Carly said, in a town in Zimbabwe, it was very busy. So many people, you would truly get overwhelmed. I was so emotionally distraught due to the number of people out there.
A lot of people.
So
when
that's
I
an
say a lot,
example.
it's a lot of people. that you can get overwhelmed and you can. Me and her stuck like glue, and then they pulling her and they pulling me, and then we get separated with all the people. You get it becomes hectic, but they knew, they know. So,
Yeah.
but it's a lot. You wouldn't imagine how many people. We could tell you how many. You until you experience it or see it, you won't even. You couldn't even imagine.
It's unbelievable.
It's a lot of people.
Demetra says she almost missed a flight because she carried the spices in her carry-on, and they tested them.
Wow.
So certain things you have to register and let them know you have it. Myself, I took my ashes, my grandmother's ashes, to Ghana to have a ceremony over there. So the man at the funeral home told me, just package it in a see-through baggie where if they want to question it, they can see it. Tell them what it is, but maybe they'll say okay. They don't want to look in a bag of ashes, but
she didn't even tell me. I was like, if you had a guy, stop.
Yeah, I was on a mission. I was
She
on
was.
a real.
It worked out that they didn't ask her about them. They didn't even see them.
They didn't. So, street vendors, tourist spots. There's so many tourist spots in Ghana and Togo, Benin, because of the way they're situated on the map. There are slave dungeons lining each country. So with African American travelers, we were able to tour all of the slave dungeons. So of course that's like the number one tourist thing to do. It's in Cape Coast. It's about a 4-hour drive, I think, from Accra. And then there's Elmina. There's another dungeon there. There's a dungeon in Osu, which is not too far away. But the most popular is Cape Coast and then Elmina. And they are within miles of each other. So, of course, that's something that, not everybody wants to experience going through a slave dungeon. But there are tour guides every step of the way. They explain the rooms. They explain the whole area. So it's something to experience. Everybody has to have their own experience with that. I've been visiting slave dungeons. My first one was back in 1995 when I went to Senegal. And that kind of started it for me. It wasn't an addiction, but it was something that I just couldn't ignore, So whenever I'm in a country where there's a slave dungeon, I go. I feel like my ancestors have a story to tell, and I just go and I listen, and we experience certain emotions. So it's something that you all should experience. But if you don't want to, it's understood. So there's festivals in August that we love. It's one wild festival called Chaliwati. And hey, Shamel. Shamel is back and forth to Ghana all the time. When I say we have a network, she's helped us with a lot of things when we were planning to go. We can ask questions. So Shamel is another link to our circle who will help us along the way. So back to the festivals, there's the Chaliwati, and that is a street arts festival where all of the artists in Ghana come out. They do murals, they do live painting, they have this eclectic parade where people dress and paint their bodies, and just drummers, dancers, kids. It's just everybody comes out, and have a good time. We've gone now 2 years in a row. It's always the second to the last weekend of August. So that's why we base our trips around the last 2 weeks of August so we can catch the Chalewachi Festival. And then now we are a part of the Homoa Festival where we celebrate a harvest in our village, in our community. So anybody who goes to Ghana with us in August, you will be a part of an actual festival because we are a part of a festival now, a celebration. You will walk with the king, you will walk with the elders, you will walk with the fetish priestess, you'll walk with us, we'll dress alike. You'll really, really be a part of an actual festival.
All the villagers come out. It's a big celebration.
It's big. It's a couple days, and one of the parts of the festival, everybody wears red. The whole community wears red. So we will have to get our red, be all decked out and be all cute, and it's a parade, and you walk with the big people of the community. It's really beautiful. Veronica, I will definitely be there in August. Of course, it's unpredictable right now with the pandemic, but I cannot miss another year. I missed 2020, and I'm just sick about it. So let's just pray. Pray for long life. Pray for this pandemic to end so that we can get to Ghana together and be in this festival together and build my community center together. Y'all have a good opportunity to be a part of a lot of things. If you don't support my cause, you may find a cause that you would love to support, and we'll all do it together. It may be a school, it may be an orphanage, it may be a children's hospital. We have to come together and do things and show our people that we love them just as much as they love us. And we have to represent for our ancestors, y'all. We got to do this. Yes, people here need help. We help people here. People here have assistance. We have government assistance. They don't have that. So, a part of one of the spots we toured, and it was called Jamestown. And Jamestown is a fishing village. They live off of the ocean. They depend on the fish, the turtles, whatever they can get out of the ocean, they depend on that. So when we were walking through, we came across a school. It was just one classroom, and it was full of kids. It was one teacher. And, we just peeked in the window, just trying to see what's going on. And we peeked through the little thing, and it was a classroom full of kids, not one pencil, not a piece of chalk, not a book, so we didn't know about this area being poor or needing things. Of course, we would have hooked them up. We would have supplied them with everything we need. So we made a note to ourselves, we will never forget this experience because I felt terrible about it. And I always told myself, we're going to go back. We're going to, we're just going to show up. We're just going to show up with what they need for this classroom. It's not something we have to plan all big and glitzy. No. From my mouth to your ears, I'm telling you, there was a school full of kids with no pencils, no paper, no nothing. So we can take upon ourselves, and that could be a group effort that we collect money for, or we go there and we shop for them, and we can take things right to the school. So those are the things that are on our hearts that we want to do for people. We have another school, our brother Echo Simpson. He is building a library with his own hands. You know, they had got a big book donation. I mean, huge boxes and boxes of books. And when they were opening the books, they noticed that some mice had got into the books and shredded the pages. You know, so I saw the broken hearts of those kids, and I'm like, damn. You know, so he took upon himself being the teacher who loves these kids, and he started building them a library. So we want to support them, and it's many different causes that we can support. Felicia helps Echo, so we can. It's so many things we can do to make a difference. Um, I'm building my own library slash youth center, and so many people here have donated. I thank you. We thank you. And it's gonna happen. You know, it's a dream that we share to build a youth center, skills training. You know how many entrepreneurial opportunities would come out of a skills training center for the youth in Ghana? You know, so those are the things that we are working on. Those are the things that we can do. We can do those things easily. Easy. You know, I remember when my son's school supply list came out one year, and it totaled like $120 for one child, one student, to get pencils, paper, wipes, tissues, all that old BS that we have to pay for one child. So, you know, keeping that in mind, my sister and I, we collected money. We collected money here. We tried to mail school supplies, but they wanted to charge us like $300 to mail one box of school supplies. So we went there. We took the money. We went to Makola Market. We went where they sell the school supplies. And not only were we supplying a village with school supplies, but imagine the women that we blessed because we bought the items there.
The mothers, yeah.
You know? So when we went to the marketplace to buy, we bought underwear, socks,
t-shirts,
yes,
along with the
pens,
books and stuff they needed
books.
for school.
We bought everything that they needed for school, and we stuffed it in about 25 book bags. But when the lady was, you know, when we were telling her what we needed, and she would give us a little bit, and we like, no, we need more. And she would give us a little bit more, and we like, no, keep on. And she would give us some crayons, and she would give us some pencils, and she would give us, and we were like, keep going. And she just broke down crying. She broke down in tears because
we told her what we needed it for.
Yes.
She was so overwhelmed with disbelief of you guys are really doing this. So she started throwing stuff in there.
Yeah.
You know, she started putting more stuff in there, and then we was getting emotional, like you know, we come together. You doing your thing, and we doing our thing, and we come together, and it's for the kids. And we were just all of us standing there crying.
Yes. So that's just the idea of, you know, not buying the items here and taking it in our luggage, but buying the items there because you're also supporting the person, the vendor. So, you know, it was funny because we got everything we need. We had tons of flip-flops, and then we were riding down the road going to the farm where the people were, and I was like, oh my God, we didn't get no toys. So we riding down the highway, and it's this man with a sack. He had a sack of soccer balls.
Yep.
But we're in traffic. So David's head is out the window, and he's telling the man, come. So he's chasing the car, right? He's chasing the car with a sack of soccer balls bouncing on his back. And we gotta get these balls. So we came to a red light, and he caught up to us, and he threw in like 2 balls, and we like, no, give us all the balls. So he's throwing us all the balls in our car. It was hilarious, but man, when I tell you he was chasing us down, he was chasing our car. I said, come on. And we got the ball, so we were able to give the kids some soccer balls and some small toys, and it was just emotional. It was beautiful. They were so thankful. We took clothes for the adults, for the mothers and the fathers, and we spent the day. We spent the whole day on this farm, just getting to know them, and just a regular old day. And it was just beautiful. The whole area,
the whole village.
Yeah, they came out and we sat around. Nightfall came. It was pitch black out there. Oh my God!
They pulled out a light. I was like, I'm getting ready to get. I don't do the dark. I don't do the darkness.
So dark.
But they pulled out a light for us.
Yeah. So you have experiences.
It was a great experience.
And the most important thing about Ghana is go and get to know the people. That's number one. Because when you want to return, you want people to help you, to not take care of you per se, but you want a family that you can go there and love on.
And they don't forget you.
Oh no.
They will never forget you.
That's right. So number one priority is get to know the people, get to know the families, fall in love with the people and the land, but we need the people and we need each other. They need us, we need them. So make those relationships when you go to Ghana. If you're not outgoing and you don't find yourself able to make friendships, just go with us. It's a ready-made family already for you. So, markets, tour guides, whenever we go to the tourist spots, there's always tour guides there. They explain the history of everything. They're always awesome. You tip them. You pay admission to get into some, and you tip them along the way. So you'll get to see everything. You can see everything in one trip. You really can. A 2-week trip, you can see everything. Our first trip was 10 days, and we did 3 countries, and we hit every tourist spot. So my advice is the last 2 full weeks of August. Felicia said one thing you can do before you go is get in contact with your local African or Ghanaian community in your city, and they can help you learn a lot too. That's true. They'll set things up for you so that it's already in place when you get there. Whether you want a naming ceremony, we can arrange that with the community that I'm a part of. They will welcome you into their village. You will be a real member of this village, of this community. You don't just go receive a name and then go on about your business. No, that's you receiving a family and your family receiving you. And that's a long distance relationship that will grow and grow and grow. In the future, if you want to open a business, if you want to build a home, these people there you trust, and they will work things out for you. So it's important to know people. It's important to know people, and you create partnerships. You create partnerships and family. Festivals. Hamoa Festival is the one that you'll be a part of if you go with me in August. Charlie Wache is I call it crazy and wild, but we go and we cut up terribly. Like, We in everybody's selfie. We in everybody's group photo. It's just fun. You go, you act like a kid, you run around, you see this person, you see that person dressed up crazy, and you go take a picture with them. It's just wild. I call it crazy and wild. Um, Shamel said, tell them about the freshness of the foods. So, the pineapple, I OD on pineapple every year to the point by day 3, my mouth is burning, my throat is sensitive. Like I told Jalil last year, listen, when I get to the airport, I need you and Baby Dollar to be standing there with a cut pineapple. That's all I ask. You got one job. So we came out the airport and they were standing there with our pineapple, and we opened it, and we didn't even make it out the airport. We were standing in the airport eating pineapple because that was my one wish. And the pineapple is different. It's good. It's amazing. It's amazing. Mango, the local bananas, the avocado. Yes, everything is fresh. The tilapia is good there. It's not from China, some crazy where on some farm. I love the grilled tilapia. She loved the fufu and the goat stew and the chofi, ball float.
I got a whole list.
So, yeah. Some street foods we do eat. We not scared. You know, you look at them, and if their practices look safe and clean, you get your grub on. All right. You know, compared to the trash we eat in here, you good. You good. People say try to avoid having your fruit cut by the street vendors, but we didn't worry about that. We didn't worry about that. Demetria said the salt is good.
Really?
Carly said goat stew. Yes. Demetria loved the Kincaid fish and pepper sauce. Don't even get started on that pepper sauce.
A lot of the foods are spicy, but you get an egg, a boiled egg calms the spice down. We were wondering why everything have a boiled egg with it. That's why we learned.
Yeah.
But if you don't like spice, there are foods that are not spicy, but they do a lot of spice. But their spices are different here. Their spices are a lot different here. Mm-hmm. The way they cook their foods are different here. So
fresh spices.
Yeah.
We got the Shake and Shake bottle. They get the garlic and ground it up.
Yes.
The onion and ground it up. We got onion powder. So it's different. That's what I mean when I say your body changes.
Yeah.
And you have to get used to it.
Yeah.
Veronica said if you eat from a roach coach in Philly, you good.
Exactly. Not only Philly, honey, here. I gotta use that with a roach coach.
Yes. So, there's a term we use. Pick your battles. Pick your battles. Okay, you be all right.
You will.
So, Carly said eggs all day. They eat, and I never question why, but now I know.
Yes, it's to cool your mouth from that spice, but it's so good. You would think egg, like after you eat the rice and the meat, then you're going to eat an egg, but you be looking for the egg.
Yes, so I learned, because I don't like spicy stuff,
down.
but I love, jollof rice, and sometimes it's a little too spicy. And when you open it up, that banana leaf, and you see that egg, I'm like, why is that egg in here?
It's needed.
I learned. um, there is also a festival in Cape Coast called the Fetu of Fashi, and it's the first weekend of September. But we haven't caught that one yet because Labor Day, it depends on when Labor Day falls. And then my son's first day of school, I'm always trying to get back to the States for that. But this year, I'm trying to stay as long as I can so that I can catch that festival because it's where all the kings and queens come out. And it's a big festival.
Celebration.
And everybody is dressed. And the palanquins, they carrying the kings and they carrying the queens. And the drummers, the dancers. It's the most beautiful festival, and we keep missing it. But when I looked at the calendar this year, it looks like Labor Day falls early, which means school may start after, which means we can stay through that weekend and maybe leave on Sunday and land on Labor Day. So we can catch this festival because it's so beautiful, and I don't want to keep missing it. Demetra said the salmon is really good. Banku and tilapia.
Banku is good.
Kenke. Yes, everything is good. It is so good. Not salt. Oh, she said the salmon, not the salt. Yeah,
okay.
The salmon is so good. You can get it smoked in most of your stews. They're big on okra stew. They love, but I don't like it. The flavor is good, but they like it slimy. But what I heard is there's another way that they can prepare it where it's not slimy. So I'm gonna try to find it unslimy. I hope I can because the flavor is banging. Those spices, the smoked salmon, they put fried chicken.
Their fried chicken is different than the way we cook our fried chicken. They don't use flour. They use a lot of spices, but they don't use flour. And they simmer the chicken in the spices first, and then they fry it. And I've done it. When I got home, I said, let me try this. And it worked. Mm-hmm. Don't even miss the flour.
Yeah.
Flavor all through it.
So I had a cooking lesson from our little sister Patience, and we were just comparing. We have a lot of processed rice here, and they don't. She was teaching me how to smell it and boil the rice. And when I told her that we flour our chicken, she was like, we don't, because it'll make us fat. And she pointed to her hips. And I said, yeah. I pointed to my hips. I said, yes, we do all the unhealthy stuff
and
in
we
America.
were so surprised that it didn't even need it. It didn't need flour at all.
Because they steamed it first with the spices, and that flavor went all the way through the chicken.
Flavors in.
And then they went from the steam straight into the oil.
Yes.
And they fried it. It was still crispy.
Yeah.
It didn't have the breading, but we didn't miss it.
Still had the flavor.
We didn't miss it. So in Ghana, they don't flour their fried chicken. They don't flour their fried fish. We over here doing all this crap.
Now let me tell you something. They have a KFC over there. They flour that damn chicken, and it was good. It was good.
Yes.
But it's not needed when you cook it at home. It's not needed. Yeah. But they did have a KFC.
Mm-hmm. A couple of them.
And their chicken was good.
KFC was jumping. And people be like, why do y'all go all the way over there and go to KFC? Because it's good. It's good.
Especially late night after a club.
Yes.
And you been drinking. Oh, we going to KFC tonight.
Definitely going to KFC. And they don't do the mashed potatoes and all that stuff. They got rice
and a salad.
They got French fries, which they call them chips, and that good ass chicken.
Yes.
Yep. Um, what else we got? No biscuits.
No biscuits.
We the only ones want all
Yeah.
that fat stuff over here. They don't need all that. So, like I said, we have different causes that we can support. The school in Jamestown, the school through Echo Simpson. He's building the library on his own. My own library and youth center that I'm building. So there's plenty that we can do and plenty we can support. You can make a difference in any way you can. It doesn't have to be a school. You can meet a woman who you just love. You know, she doesn't have to be needy or anything. We have it to give.
You can just
We have it to give. So I ship barrels every few months from here. We filled 7 barrels 2 weeks ago and shipped them to Ghana, so they will receive them in about a month. And it's just, we have it to give. You should see the things that people were bringing to me to put in the barrels. Clothes with tags on them. Sneakers that were never worn. You know, we live an excess life here, which is ridiculous, but people can use those things. So I thank everybody for supporting my own causes, and I just want to tell you that any of us can do these things. Any of us. If you want to ship your own barrel, we'll help you. If you want to ship things for yourself so that when you get there, we can do whatever we want to do. We shipped water before. We shipped cases of water to Ghana, and when we got there, we had our own water. So everything is possible. Lanika said, really, Aunt Vi? Talking about KFC biscuits.
Yeah, them biscuits wasn't even missed.
No,
even missed them
we didn't
biscuits.
even ask.
No.
Do y'all have biscuits? Shamel said the shea butter and black soap, all natural, and the herbs for medicine.
Yes.
That is the truth. They got it going on.
They do.
They are making the shea butter in the north part of Ghana. Jalil went there about 2 months ago so that we can establish a relationship up there so that we can start shipping shea butter and black soap here. So I'll keep you all posted with that.
One thing about the shea butter, my granddaughter suffered with eczema really bad, and her mom and dad was buying all kind of stuff, and it was just making it worse. So when I got home from Ghana, well, when she was younger, I bought some shea butter from over Cowtown, I think, and it was an African, and it was pure shea butter. And let me tell you, when I would bathe her and lotion, wipe her down with that shea butter, it took that eczema all the way away. So then her dad started getting it shipped from Africa, and she's been using it ever since and never have a breakout. She never has a breakout of eczema. Mm-hmm. So it really does work.
It does. I've heard that story from a lot of people who suffer from eczema and healed themselves with shea butter.
It works.
So I am going to start selling it soon. I'll keep you all posted. Shea butter, black soap, and a couple other items that we could benefit here, and we'll be helping them there. So we always want to support who we can. They make it hard for us to ship things because it's so expensive, but we are researching that. We're going to find a way. We're going to find a way because, right now where they don't have tourists because of the pandemic, a lot of people are suffering. They're not making money that they need to support their families and stuff. So we have to find a way to get the items here so that we can support our brothers and sisters across the Atlantic. Shea butter and black soap is coming soon. Thank you, Shamel. Y'all know we sell the waist beads. That's another way to support the sisters in Ghana.
And the funds go directly to the person who made the item.
Yes.
So if they are making the waist beads and we have them shipped over here, the funds are going directly to that person. No in between, no middleman. They're going to support that family.
That's right. That's right. Demetra said the shea butter and the black soap is the truth.
It is.
Yes, it is. And it ain't all pretty, it's raw,
Shea butter.
uncut shea butter that these women are making by hand in their village. So we're making connections where we can get it shipped here. And Shamel said the ladies who want the braids for the low. That's the truth. Here's my witness right here.
I got my hair done to go to Ghana. Got to Ghana and I took that shit out. I'm like, I'm getting my hair done right here while I'm in Ghana. And I wore the last hairdo I got done there. I wore it home. The hair that they use, it lasts me. I wore that hairstyle for 2.5 months. Usually when I get my hair done in the synthetic hair or whatever, I have to take it out within 2 weeks because my hair is itching so bad. I don't know how or what kind of hair they have, but I was able to hold on to that style without any type of itching or anything. It was just time for me to take it out because my hair needed to be washed. But that I held on to that style forever. So I'm with you, Shamel, on the low. That was the bomb.
Yeah. And she got a style that they weren't even wearing here.
Yeah.
And the way they did it, it was so beautiful. It was so beautiful. And cheap. And of course, we're going to pay them more.
Yeah.
Because we don't complain when we're here paying $180 for some micros. So when you're there, support your sister. When she's only charging $20 for a style, I expect us to give them triple, quadruple. If you got it, they got it. So that's just how our hearts are set up, and it should be, because we are supporting each other. Hey, Will. So Will said, absolutely, tip well. That's right. Some people get all bent out of shape because they may charge an American more money. I don't get into all of that. I mean, they're going to do it when they hear your accent or they see that you're not a Ghanaian. I don't fight with them about that. You either walk away or you stay and you talk to them.
Yeah.
Don't have no attitude because they want to charge you more. They hustling.
That's their life.
They are professional hustlers. That's life over there.
I mean,
if somebody come to my stand and I think they got money,
exactly, they have
like,
to be. You're gonna try.
Exactly. So don't take it personal.
It's in their nature.
And it's not just Ghana.
It's everywhere.
Every country.
Yeah.
So don't take it personal. If you don't want it and you got an attitude about it, walk away. Go to the next vendor. Go to 10 more vendors until you get what you want. But sometimes all it takes is a conversation. That's why I say everybody can't handle the marketplace, because everybody doesn't have that personality.
To be able to talk to somebody without
we talk to them.
Getting mad.
And they remember us.
They do.
We leave an impression on people because we talk to them, we hug them, we give them their little pound, we done learned the handshake. Be a Ghanaian. I mean, just you're there, so love on your people. Don't get no attitude because they want to charge you more. If you got it, get it. If you don't, walk away. Talk them down. Get more items for what they trying to charge you. Like, you got to play with them like they playing with you. And if they don't bend, then you leave. You don't come back to America and bash them about them charging more, and a lot of people get an attitude about that, and it's just not worth it.
Yeah.
First of all, we don't need to speak negatively about Africa, period. Period. We don't need to speak negatively. There are negative things, but we don't need to shine a light on that stuff. The media does it enough. You know what I mean? The media got half of us scared to connect with our roots. So we don't need to assist them by coming home and speaking negatively about the motherland. So when people ask me about certain experiences, if it's a negative thing about Ghana, I'll inbox them. I won't blast it on Facebook because I don't want to add to the misconceptions. I don't.
Already had.
Right. We're already damaged, so don't speak negatively about Africa. Period. Period. So that's why we have this conversation. Shamel said, no Walmart clothes can be tailored for you and your body.
Yes.
Definitely a one-of-a-kind piece. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So we have seamstresses. Listen, it's good to know us. I'm telling y'all. So we get our clothes made when we go to Ghana. The clothes that we wear in Ghana, we just had it made like a day earlier. So we go there, we buy fabric. We got our fabric people that we go to at Makola Market, at the Art Center Marketplace. We get our fabric. We have our seamstress. She takes our measurements. We go to her on day one because we want to wear her stuff while we're there. So we go to her on day one. She takes our measurements. We give her our fashion ideas. And then
we took pictures. We saw an item, a shirt, a skirt, a dress, and we took a picture of it and printed it out so she could know what we wanted. And then we bought the fabric, and then she made everything that we wanted for a reasonable price, a very good price.
Everything. And the fact that we wore her creations in Ghana on Facebook, we were able to get her business.
Yeah.
So I'm on Facebook thinking I'm cute, and somebody say, oh, I want that skirt. So while we were there, we took more business to her.
Yeah.
We got people things made, cash apped us the money, and we brought them home.
Some of y'all. Thank
items.
y'all.
Yes. Sue was one of the fabric shoppers. I took her live to the fabric guy, and she was able to say, give me that one, give me that one, give me that one, give me that. And I brought it home for her. So, we help each other. We help each other. That's all I can say about that. We help each other. We get our clothes made, our own design, and we're helping other people. We help the guy that sold the fabric to us. We help the lady who sews our
feeding
clothes.
families. This is how our dollars are working. We're feeding families just by doing these gestures, just by doing these things.
That's right.
So
yeah. So I think that's it for me.
The connection to keep the way to keep in contact with your family members. You want to download WhatsApp. I don't know if a lot of you guys know about WhatsApp, but we had our family members download WhatsApp, and we had WhatsApp, so we could make calls, we could do the videos, the chatting, live chatting. That's just another way of, if you don't want to get your phone carrier involved, you can do it. You can go that route too.
Yeah, WhatsApp uses Wi-Fi. That's the only downfall. But it's easy to send pictures and, communicate with everybody when you have Wi-Fi. That's how we made our phone calls, sent texts, sent pictures. Yep, Carly said she mentioned WhatsApp earlier by the best way to communicate. What else? So even our next trip, for people that don't get to go with us, we're going to find a way to ship a barrel from Ghana. That's our next venture because we want to be able to support our brothers and sisters over there who are struggling because there's no tourists. So if we want to buy artwork and we want to buy sculptures and fabric, shoes, sandals, custom clothes made. We can fill a barrel. The barrel has no weight limit. It's just that it costs $200 to ship one. So that's something that we can come together as a family here, and we can ship barrels from Ghana and have their goods here. Our people will buy that stuff up immediately. We'll buy it up. We had a waist bead party coming one time, and I needed more waist beads. So Jalil, it was a rush thing. He went and got the waist bead, and we shipped them. DHL wanted to charge me over $300 to ship 100 strands of waist beads. And then Ghana Post charged us $160 to ship the waist beads. So that's the things that we go through trying to get goods from Ghana, and it's really disrespectful because if we wanted something from China, we could probably pay $3 and get it.
Or nothing.
So that's what I mean when I say it's a conspiracy against us. They don't want us to help each other. So we have to come together and figure these things out as a community so that the families here can help the families there. The families there can help us here. So we have to come together and unite. And we'll see how big we can grow, but we have to unite and come together and figure these things out for each other. So, Felicia said, I have someone who does door to door both ways. So, this conversation here is bringing out information. I have a guy who works at the port in Ghana. So I feel like when we're ready to ship a barrel, I have him to lean on to make sure my stuff is, secure, gets on the boat, things like that. So I'm working on it. And we can all work on it together. We can work on it together. It's not hard. Everything is possible. We got people in New York. We got people in New Jersey. I got a person in Egypt. I have a connection in Kenya. Liberia, we got connections. We got Morocco. I'm worldwide, Craig. But for real though, we are worldwide, and we are going to Ghana and Africa more and more these days. We have social media where it is good for some things. Social media can be harmful too, but when we're positive and we're only putting out positive information to help each other unite and build that bridge back to the motherland, God and the ancestors work it all out. People that we've met on this journey have all been positive forces in everything that we need to do. Everything we need to do. I meet people and I be like, how did I meet somebody that I really, really, really need? And I learned to stop questioning it because I know it's God lining things up for us. And everything comes together. So it's good to be good to people because it does come back to you, and we'll always be blessed. We'll always be blessed. Will say yes. Everyone has been positive. And I met Will online. We haven't met in person yet, but we help each other with ideas concerning Ghana. And I pray that we meet on Ghana soil, you know, but he's here in the States. And some friends that I meet online that I have met in Ghana, it's just amazing. Like, wow, how the hell did this happen? But it happened. My friend Prudence from New York, we connected online, and then we met in Ghana. I was at a party. We were at a party, and shady Wi-Fi, so we trying to meet at the same party. And she like, well, what club you at? And I'm like, well, what club you at? And she's like, I don't know the name of this club. So all night long we trying to get to each other so that we can make this connection happen. And it happened. We met in a club and screamed and shouted and acted a fool and took selfies. And it's just amazing how things come together that way. Certain videos that we post when we're in Ghana, to show everybody the positive view of Africa. So many people have come to our inboxes and thanked us for being real, for showing Ghana, for showing Togo. Wherever we go, we show, because we're brainwashed here, and it's important to show people another perspective. And a lot of people through us have changed their mind and now want to go to Ghana, to Kenya, wherever it is. We have to build that bridge and make things happen that way. So I'm thankful for this journey. I'm thankful to have all of y'all here with me and asking questions. Ghana's in the building. Morocco's in the building. Delaware's in the building. New York, Chicago. We're here and we're representing. And everybody wants to travel, and that's good. So, I am not an expert, but I do make it easy for people to not have to go through craziness. And work things out together. You know, we help each other. So, you know where to find us here on Facebook. I'm on Instagram, Queen under Chanae under O'Day on Instagram. Email is queenchanae@yahoo.com. I have a GoFundMe for the Library Youth Center that I'm building. The GoFundMe is Hearts for Africa. No, Hearts for Ghana. And that's Hearts, the number 4, Ghana. That's our GoFundMe for the youth center that we're building in our own community, Odumase, where I am the Queen Mother. So remember, when you go to Ghana with me and you want your name and all that set up, we can arrange a naming ceremony with the actual king of Odumase. He will take care of you. The elders come out. The whole community comes out. The drummers, the dancers. We can give you whatever you want. Whatever you want, we can work it out. So, I'll wait a minute to see if there's any more questions. Carlina said definitely gonna go next year with you all. That's what I want to hear.
Start saving your money.
Yes.
Start getting your visas and get all of that stuff out the way so you'll be ready.
Carly said, I want a ceremony in Ghana. Oh my God, I can't wait to visit. So yes, that's what we wanted to come out of this conversation. We want y'all to go with us. And Demetra says she wants to do the naming ceremony next trip. So we can do it all together as one group, as one family. Khadija is late to the party. Are you there now? No. I'm still in Delaware. Khadija K just returned. She is fresh off the plane from Ghana. She did a lot of things in the shea butter community, and I watched her journey. It was beautiful. She rejuvenated herself. She took time out and went to Ghana on a solo trip and did what she had to do to recharge.
She went alone.
She went alone
So
and
it's
she stayed for
possible.
months.
It's possible.
And she did what she had to do to recharge and reconnect with the earth.
See, she went alone and came back. So it's possible.
It's very possible. And she said, and ready to go back now.
It's possible.
So Susan Jervy said, please provide a list of the things we need to have, the timelines, etc. So I will type up a timeline for those of you who may want to come this August. And we can all follow that same timeline as far as what we need to do and information we need to do.
Why don't you give your email again, and then they can email you stating that they are truly interested in going, and then you can email them everything that they need as examples of the visas and all that stuff.
That's a good idea. So again, my email address is Queen Tene. That's Queen TENE at yahoo.com. And what I'll do is put together a list, like Sue mentioned, with a timeline, with everything listed in order of what we need to do to get to Ghana. And I won't just say Ghana. We're not limited to Ghana.
Right.
That's just where
If you
I
want to
go
go
every
somewhere
year.
else, we have connections. We have Lawrence, the African American travelers. He really does go everywhere, and his prices are his prices are reasonable, and he will get you in contact with him because he goes everywhere.
Yeah, that's true. He goes everywhere. That's the truth.
We went to
Everywhere.
our first trip to Ghana was with him, and that was like 30 people, and now he takes bigger groups, and he's progressing tremendously. He goes everywhere. They do Dubai. I think New Year's Eve. They might be going back to Ghana New Year's Eve, but last New Year's Eve they went to Dubai. He goes to Morocco, Senegal, Tanzania. He goes everywhere.
He does. Kenya is coming up too this year. So yes, we have connections all over. Nothing is stopping us from our motherland anymore. Anymore. It's up to us. We can't blame the white man for holding us back. All that talk we used as a crutch for a long time. We can't do that. We're adults now. We got a couple dollars. We can save. We have passports, and we can go where we want to go.
And we know for a fact it's not Tarzan swinging on no damn trees
Exactly.
in Africa. We know for ourselves.
We know for ourselves. That's the truth. So, I appreciate this conversation. It was good. It was respectful. People asked questions. These are the things that hold us back. And we can't allow that anymore. We have to build our own bridge. It's up to us.
Yeah.
We can't rely on any other race. They working it out. They help each other move here and open businesses and all that stuff. We have to help each other. We have to unite. We have to be the change that we want to see. Thank you, Felicia. That's the truth. We have to be that change. Kwaku said traveling is not expensive. It's doable. You know, if you can't make it this year, plan it for next August. Just know that I'm there every August. Whichever year you can go, make it happen. I will help you. I will lay it out in the email. I'm going to put average prices. I'm going to put a timeline of what has to be done and in what order. And Demetra said facts. That's right. Carly said exactly. Ain't no damn Tarzan.
That's what we were taught. That's what they showed us on TV. You know, we were taught that. That's what they brainwashed us with. But now we know better.
That's right.
So
That's right. And Jalil said, "Two blacks, too strong." That's
yes.
right. Yeah. So Kwaku said, "You can get money back like taxes." That's right. We can work it out.
Yep.
We can go.
There's a will,
make
there's
it
a way.
happen. If you want to go at a cheaper time of the year, you can do that. We
Yeah.
have connections. People will receive you. They will pick
Take
you up at
care
the
of
airport.
you.
They will take you
will.
to your hotel. They will do whatever it is that you're afraid of. You do not have to fear anymore.
Yep.
We making it work.
We even have a travel agency over there that you can get in. We'll get you contacts to, you know, if you want to go over there and be with a travel agency and they'll map everything out for you to do. We have that also.
Everything. So Carly said the amount of money we spend shopping in 6 months could be the money for your traveling.
For the traveling. Yep.
That is the
That's
truth.
true.
And when you can break it down piece by piece, you know, first thing you save for is your shot, $250.
Yep.
The second thing you save for
Visa.
might be the visa or the passport.
passport,
You know,
yeah.
we'll break it down, and we can do it as a group. We can do it single, whatever. Nothing is stopping
Whatever
us.
your means are, we're here to help you meet them.
Nothing can stop us anymore. So I think that's it for the questions. Let me see. That's it. Look at Mom. I'm so proud of my daughters. Love you both so much. God will take care of you both. Thank you, Mother. Mom, you got any questions?
Me?
Yes, you.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my nerve up to go.
Oh, I hope you do go. They
I'm
will
gonna go.
be so happy to see the mother of the two traveling sisters.
Yes,
They always send you their blessings. They do.
they do. So we got to work on Mom. She's scared of the flight, but we gonna work on her. We got her to go to Vegas, and she was scared to death. You know, she'd be like, I'm gonna have to be drunk and high and everything else, but it's not. You don't need all that. That flight is so smooth.
It really
The plane is so big. You got TV. They give you your own headphones,
Yeah.
pillow, blanket. We gonna work it out. We gonna get Mom to Ghana because she has to experience that love. She has to experience that love. When they receive you in Ghana and they open their arms and they say, "Welcome home," they say, "Akwaba,
They mean it.
Akwaba, my sister,
They mean it.
Akwaba,
Welcome
my
home.
brother,"
And when we're leaving, they say, please, please, please come back.
and bring your family. They say it every time, and they mean it. They look at us like we are their long lost cousin, and we are. So let's go. Let's go. We gotta go. So Kwaku said, peaceful and lovely weather and different. When you get there, you feel brand new. You ain't never lied. That is the truth. When you walk on that red dirt road, I always talk about the red dirt road. It's the little things. Who would be so hyped about walking on a dirt road but me? But when I get there and I see the red dirt and I'm at peace when I'm walking down the street, just walking down the street, saying hey to the elders and you know, giving pounds to the little kids. And people see that, you know, I'm a visitor or whatever, but you know, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Just walking down the red dirt road. Carly said, my Airbnb was absolutely beautiful. Never seen nothing so breathtaking in my life. The morning dew is amazing. I sat outside every morning with my coffee and just enjoyed the moment.
Oh my God.
And we want to share that with y'all now. Before, not so much. We was kind of
Keeping it to ourselves.
we didn't want to share, but now we are sharing our motherland, and we want to experience what Carlise just described: the beauty of waking up in Africa and being stress free. Stress free in Ghana is a whole nother level. It's a whole nother level. I'm telling you, the stress here in America, y'all can have it. I don't want it no more. I really don't. But over there, Africa, every country has their challenges. Everybody's not built for everything. Um, and I haven't lived there long term, so I can talk all the junk I want to talk. I haven't experienced everything, but I feel like I'm built for it, and I'm willing to try. I tell my sisters all the time, I want to learn how to wash my clothes by hand. And they be like, "You sure?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I feel like I missed out on my African life. I feel like I was taken from there, and I have washing machines here, and y'all are doing it by hand. I want to do that. So yes, I want to experience everything that I missed out on because I feel like I was born in the wrong country. So I want my stuff back. you know, Carrying things on my head. I know that's gonna take some practice, but I want to learn. I missed out. I missed out on a whole life. Um, Carlina said this was such a beautiful video. Thanks, ladies. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. I'm so glad you came, and I knew you would. Um, what else do we have? Kwaku. I have a question. I want to go to Ghana. Cut it out.
You're from Ghana. We want to go back with you.
We want to go back. Take us with you. So, Lanika said, I'm going to need that necklace. Aw, this necklace is years and years and years old. But I'll let you borrow it. You know I got you. Or we have a jewelry maker in the house. He can make it. Jaleel, hello. Jaleel will make you one, Lanika. Okay? And then I can keep my necklace. Demetra said, Aquaba. I know Demetra heard that every day, all day. So Demetra said, I miss the red dirt road. So peaceful. It really, really is. And from what I learned from my elders, take your shoes off when you're walking on the red dirt road and connect with the earth. And take that energy all through your body. Wow. Take it all through your body. So when I say it's the little things, that's really a big thing.
Yeah.
That's really a big thing. Because that's energy that we're missing out on over here. So I make it a point now to take my shoes off and get that energy that we're missing out on. God Mom Ilona Rahim said, wonderful presentation, my queen. I love you, sisters. Peace.
Love you too.
Love you too. Thank you. Carly says, share. Stop being selfish. Our motherland is amazing. There is no words to describe. You are so right. We are done being selfish.
We sharing now.
Our chief Niakwa in Ghana, who is the king over Odumase, last year he made us promise to him and the whole community that we will bring our family and friends back. He made us promise.
He did.
He pretty much made us swear
that we would.
So we have to get ready. Y'all, Okai told Carlina to grab your bags and come on. That's right. Thank you, y'all. Yeah, you're built for it. I do believe I'm built for it. Now, I'm scared of bugs. I'm scared of bugs. But yeah, it wasn't bad.
Was it
It wasn't
geckos?
bad. It was some geckos.
Geckos.
Yeah. The sounds at night when you're on a farm or in a village.
It's like a symphony.
It's a symphony of animals, of wildlife, the birds.
The roosters. Oh
Uh,
my God.
You talking about hood? Roosters don't play. They
roosters,
are disrespectful
honey.
in every way. Okay.
Those roosters didn't have no filter and did not care.
They don't wait for sun up.
No.
They wake you up at 3 a.m. Like, look, I'm here.
The roosters, yes.
I call them thug roosters because they real disrespectful. Somebody tell me y'all's rooster experiences. Washing with your hand is nice, but you will be fed up. I know. Like I said, I can talk all this junk and say I want to learn how to wash clothes by hand. I do want to learn it. I do. I want to carry goods on my head. I want to carry a baby on my back. I missed out on a whole life of what my sisters have experienced, and it's natural for them. It's not natural for us. So I do want to learn everything that I can. Cooking, I want to cook. Stephanie wants to know how much she needs to save for Ghana. So what I'll do is break down a price list of everything. And of course, spending money, it depends on you. If you shop for souvenirs for friends and family, you're going to need more. If you don't, everything in Ghana is cheaper. You know, we would go out to a good restaurant and maybe spend a total of $45 US dollars on dinner for 4 or 5 people. It's cheaper. It's a lot cheaper. Your money is long in Ghana. We are fake ballers.
We went to the ATM, got our money, and we was like spreading that shit. We was like, what the hell? We only took out like $100. Money went a long
You
way.
are a fake baller in Ghana, let me tell you. So it's cheaper to eat. Clothes are cheaper. You don't need a lot of money. You don't need a lot of spending money. It just depends on you. If you buy a lot of gifts, if you go hard on fabric, if you get a lot of clothes made like we do, because we go there with the intention of helping. So we go there and intentionally buy a lot of clothes, buy a lot of fabric, support a lot of people, tip extra big. You know, we go there with that kind of heart. I'm not saying you have to, but that's the things that you factor into spending money. We spend a lot. We do, because
Even if you set a low budget for yourself, you doing good. You are.
Yep. And now you know you can go to the ATM. You don't have to walk around with a lump of money. So, you know, you can have your daily budget. And if you run out of money, go back to the bank, you know, do whatever you need to do. But it does not take a lot of money to go, to be there. But I'll lay all that out. I think we go with about $2,000, but we don't spend $2,000. Nowhere near it. You don't have to. But you know, you never know. You might want some sculptures or something special. You might find a business opportunity. Anything can come up. So we go with the plan of $2,000, but you don't need $2,000. Carlise was shown how to wash and hang clothes up. I helped make salsa. Okay, see, you're getting your own experiences. That's what we need. Love you too, Lanika. Lanika said, hey, Jaleel. Every day, all day, and I loved it, Demetra. Wow, Red Dirt Road. Can you eat the dirt? No, you cannot.
I wouldn't advise that.
No.
You can bring some
You can
home.
bring some home. You can sprinkle it, around your home just to have that energy of your ancestors. You can have dirt here for your prayers, for your libations. So always bring some of the dirt home. Felicia said, I'm terrified of bugs. Yeah, we didn't have any issues. I was ready for those suckers. Lizards, they scared of us. So if you see a lizard, it'll run. Demetra has some lizard experience. The flies were the only thing that bothered me. The chickens, the birds, the roosters, beautiful. They walk around in the cop, honey, and one was in front of me. I like to die. Yeah, the roosters are walking around like stray cats are walking around. The goats are walking around like stray cats.
Dogs. They have
the dogs, the cats. They ain't thinking about us. They there to do their job too. Felicia said the roosters are evil. Yes. Yes, they are. So, at the restaurants, we did eat the local food. We ate it the local way with our hand. Fufu and the jollof rice. I don't quite have a hang of picking rice up with my hands, so I was like a toddler. I had rice all down my shirt, but nobody was thinking about me and my messiness. I mastered eating the fufu. She loved it.
And then
Banku. We ate pretty much everything. We ate some street food, chofi, ball floats. They got grilled corn on the street, fruit everywhere. Eating with the hands I had to adjust to. That's what Carly said, yeah. I noticed some of the local Ghanaians was peeking at me because I asked for a fork. I asked for a spoon for my soup, and they was looking at me like,
you're not going to tip the bowl up to your face. The restaurants with silverware. We did silverware in the restaurant.
yeah. Palm wine is something that we all have to taste. It is something about wine fresh from the farm to your calabash, and nobody warned me that it was so good and sweet. So yeah, the palm wine is delicious. Y'all said the roosters, ha 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 ha. In the olden days, roosters are used to time yourself to wake up for work. I believe it.
I do too.
Because Ghanaians wake up early.
And them roosters were like clockwork.
The roosters are like clockwork. Too damn early.
Yep.
So yeah, your roosters are disrespectful. Demetra said, those damn roosters, they wake me up every morning, but it was all good because the morning was always beautiful.
Yeah.
That's true. Yes, they thought I was rich and saying, no way, balling in Ghana. We really balled out in Ghana. We partied hard all the time. We would be hanging out like, where should we go? Where's the party at? When we realized we were the party. Okay, so wherever we went, we brought the party and we killed it. We sang our Afro beats. We had DJs giving us shout outs over the microphone. Delaware in the house. So, yeah, we cut up. We cut up. Now, me being Queen Mother, I
Can't do all that stuff no more. So she will get left home. But they have Ubers there. We
Yeah,
took
Uber.
Ubers. And we did the Trotros. That was the local buses. And I got a kick out of riding the Trotro in the morning so I could see so we could see everybody in the hustle and bustle of things going to work, and I got a real thrill kick out of that.
yeah.
That would be the highlight of my day, getting on the Trotro. And they telling me, keep your arms in. They will snatch your phone. Keep it.
Yes.
And I'm like hanging all out the window. Didn't care.
Yeah.
But
I
it's
forgot
an
about
experience.
Uber because people don't think Uber
It's
is in
there.
Ghana. It's
Yeah.
there. You just pay with cash, but Uber, it works the same. You call your Uber, you get to your destination, and you give them cash. So you don't have to use your card and all that craziness. You just give them cash, which is fine. Transportation is super cheap.
Yep.
Super cheap. We taxied everywhere the last year. The previous year we had our brothers driving us, but last year we taxied and Ubered everywhere. And it was just a part of the hangout. Like we would be going from one party to another party and we just on the street, just hanging out, having fun, laughing, singing, waiting on the next Uber to come. So Shira said it's $3,000 too much. It is. But like I said,
It
if you're a
depends on
shopper,
how you shop.
yeah. But $3,000 is way too much. You don't need
Yeah.
that much. Carlina said about $1,000 USD.
Yeah.
That's the average that a person would take. Carly said you don't need a lot of money at all. So everybody with that question, you have different people telling you you don't need a lot of money, which means it's not hard to go.
Yeah.
Growing up, we didn't have money like that. We didn't have credit cards. We didn't have different streams of income, but now we can make it work. We can plan ahead, we can save, and we can go. Nothing is holding us back
You can stop us now.
but ourselves.
Yeah.
So, Carly says she took 1,000, came back with money to buy my next flight ticket. I
See?
spent overall about 700. That's all. The addiction is real.
Yes. You want to go back. Soon as
You
you
come
land,
home,
you be like, oh my God.
And you
I'll go
look
back.
for your next flight. It's true. It's true.
You be still on a high when you 2 weeks later looking at the pictures.
Yeah. Reminiscing and getting sad, trying to function in your reality when all you can think about is after. Jalil said, I feed the palm wine lover. Jalil, don't be telling our secrets either. Carlise Hagler, 700 USD. Yup, that's what she spent. Banku and Fufu. Demetra said that is the best way to eat it, with your hands, honey. Use all 5 fingers to eat that kenkey. That's right. Carly says she asked for a fork too. Yeah, we have our moments, Carlise. Sometimes we use our fingers, but sometimes when you want to get it good, just go on and get your spoon.
Fingers all the way.
She was fingered.
And I had my nails, so I was grubbing with that
She had 5-finger fork. Let me see. Adanko bitters. Oh my God! Why did you bring that up,
Who's
Carlise?
They had Adanko in.
No, she said her ex-husband told me about it when you mentioned it. I asked him. We were talking about it when she was here getting her
Girl, I'm about to
wasties,
say,
but-
what is his number? I need to call him now. That Adanko is the truth, okay?
She's not even supposed to know about the Adanko, number one, but
I didn't. I'm so shocked.
it's a herbal drink that they make in Ghana. Some people mix it with alcohol, but it's supposed to help men sexually. And she was drinking it, and it helped her
Lose
flush
some
her
damn
body.
weight.
Little mom wants some.
I lost weight. People was like, who was that in the picture?
And it was her.
It was me.
It was noticeable.
Very.
So she has her own
Honey,
Adanko
I need
experience.
some. You tell ex-husband, husband, whoever it is, you need some and call me.
Felicia said, yes, you are the party. Yes, we are. Kwaku Trotro. Oh, Susan said, we will party for you, queen. That ain't right. That ain't right. I can party, but I can't be all
You
wild
gotta keep
and
it to a minimum.
freaky and twerking and, you
Maybe
know.
she could take a wig, right? Put on a wig
And
and
some
some
shades.
shades.
And party like I want to. But yeah, y'all can party for me. I'll watch it from the side. Queen Mother, no partying for you anymore, but me and Niecy will party for you. See how fast y'all kicked me out? One live session and y'all done kicked me out already. Janae, you remember Medina Trotro? Yes. Medina. Okay, so the Trotro is this old bus, right? Some of them you might get lucky and find AC, but Trotro is the cheapest means of transportation throughout Ghana. Everybody who needs it, they get on it. They ain't thinking about the place being crowded. They just trying to get to work and get home.
Yep.
It's a couple dollars. Every Trotro has an announcer who hangs off the side of the bus and he yells out the locations that they're going to. And I kept hearing this noise outside of my hotel window. And I was like, they got some type of exotic bird outside. And it must be right in a tree outside my window. And it was like, my name. And I was like, what is that bird? So finally, we were out in the streets one day, and a Trotro came riding by, and the man's voice, he was like, Medina. I said, oh my God, that wasn't an exotic bird, it was him. But they all have this
sound like
voice
that.
where they announce the stops of the Trotro, and it's a weird sounding voice, but you learn to love it because you watch the hustle and bustle of your brothers and sisters going to work,
Yep.
and they on this Trotro. Ain't nobody smiling.
Nope.
Everybody hot.
They ain't
Everybody
talking.
worked all day. They ain't talking to each other.
And I'm on there. Oh,
We all
looking
smiling.
around, hanging out the window.
Right? I know they said if these girls don't get off this Trotro.
Taking up seats.
But honey, we were in heaven.
Heaven.
We were in
On the
heaven
Trotro.
on the Trotro. So that's our Trotro experience. Y'all said Adanko is cool, but I get the organic recipes. Okay, y'all, we gonna look you up. Auntie Sheila Faye said, good conversation and info. Love y'all. Love you too. So Demetra said the Trotros are too funny. That guy is always hanging out the top yelling God knows what. Thank you. Thank you. That Trotro is the truth.
Yes.
A couple dollars, you get where you need to go, and you do what you gotta do. And like I said, they be serious on that thing.
Serious.
Hot as
The
hell.
first year or the second year we went, we stayed. Our hotel was right out front of a Trotro stop. And I was begging to them, like, come on, let's just get on, ride around. It's got to come back to this stop. She wasn't having it.
I wasn't
I
having
was like,
it.
you know what? I'm getting on here and I'm going. She would not let me go. I said, today they have to come back this. She was not with it at all.
Your girl is a thinker, done watch too much TV. I said, honey, we don't know where we going. We don't know if that thing is coming back. We don't speak the language. I ain't getting on no Trotro.
I'm the daredevil. I'm like, come on, let's just go. It got to come back. She was not having it.
No. So she didn't get the
I didn't
experience.
get the experience at the first year, the second year.
Her
I was
Trotro.
hot. Then I found out it comes right back where it started from. I said, I know I should have got my ass on that Trotro.
Yeah. Not me, Scary Deary. Mm-mm. So, Carlise had her own personal Uber driver. He gave me his number, and I called him every time I wanted to go somewhere.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah, that usually
was
is how it
good.
works out.
Yeah.
Like I said, it just takes communication and talking to people and building a relationship. Because we had taxis that we could call also,
Yeah.
and they would come and drive for us. Did any of you try Ghana vodka? No.
We had our own. We had our.
We had our own. We had our own shot
we
bottles.
took
We took
almost-
cases and cases of shot bottles. You know, it's 10 in the case. And we never ran out.
Never.
So that should tell
We
you
took a
how
lot.
prepared we were.
We was giving them to our Uber drivers and people hanging out at the clubs. We was turning them out.
Yeah. They were looking for us at these
They
clubs with the shot bottles. And we try to be discreet, you know, open it up and pour it in your little cup. But it was fun. It was funny. Party with us. I'm telling you, you will have the best memories. So Esther said, please try and learn some of the local greetings and thank you phrases here in Ghana.
We
that
learned.
will take you a long way.
We learned, but we forgot. We didn't go 2020, so
Yeah.
we were speaking the local language. At least hi and bye and how are you and my name is.
Yeah.
So
Shamel said, I've been back stateside for a week and 2 days and already ready to
she's
go
sick.
back. I know you are sick. She said, sorry for bringing up the Adonka. He told me what's in it.
oh man, I need it.
No, you
Yes,
don't.
I do. I lost like 2 sizes in one night.
She said she gonna call her ex and get you some.
Please.
For 2 CDs, baby. Oh, the Trotro.
Yeah, yo.
Hey, Victoria. She's in Ghana.
Oh, really?
That's it for the questions. How long we been on?
I don't know, but I gotta get home. I told Lou I was going to the store.
Oh, okay. So we can close out. I think we covered everything that you may have wondered about. You get a live account from 2 people who go every year. We want you to go with us the end of August. Oh, she said we've been on for 3 hours.
Have we? Wow.
2 hours.
Uh, 3. What time?
I know it's dark out. I don't know. I can't check the time. My little doohickey was about to fall off, but it made it.
I ain't gonna tell you what it reminds me of.
A pile of poop.
In living color with what's their name? The two girls.
Oh, men on film. Snap, snap, and around the world. He did used to wear his hair wrapped like this. Damon Wayans.
Yes.
Wow, we've been on here for 3 hours.
Wow.
Nobody brought me a glass of water or nothing. Mom?
Yeah.
Never mind.
Thank y'all for tuning in.
Thank y'all so much.
Thank you.
Now, oh, Shira said 3 hours, but worth it. Good
Yes.
information. Thanks, lady.
Yeah, it went fast, but it
You're
was
welcome.
fun.
It was good.
Very good.
So, it's on the table. Oh, you brought me some water, Jaleel? Thank you. Thank you. So, yes. So now y'all know. It's who you know. You know us. We know everybody. We are rock stars. We are fake ballers. We have fun. We have traditional everything, naming ceremony, dancing, drumming, jewelry making, art. We can do whatever you want to do.
Shea butter,
We have connections.
black soap.
Shea butter, black
Waist
soap,
beads.
waist beads.
Have it.
Come on, come through. We got you. We got you. We got you. We got you. We will never let you go and need something. You know, our brothers over there take care of us, near and far.
What we can do, though, we can check into when we get there and you guys have big purchases, maybe getting the shipper to ship a barrel of our goods back home so we won't have to worry about it breaking or, getting messed up in our travels coming back home. So we will talk to the shipper about that for y'all.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of stuff that I want to bring. I'm buying me a house, and I'm going to have me a room, just all my Ghana stuff, all my African stuff. I'm not going to be able to bring that stuff on a plane, so we are going to try to talk to our shipper about getting some good shit. Maybe all of us pitching in and get a barrel, and then have our good ship back home.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yep. So we'll come together. We'll keep you all informed. Everybody knows how we are. We share our information. So we'll come together and we'll work it out.
yeah.
We will jump every hurdle together. Everything that stops us from achieving what we want to achieve with our brothers and sisters, we're going to figure it out.
Yeah.
We know too many people and we know too many ways to get what we want. So it's going to work.
It'll work.
We good. We're going to build that bridge. And in a year or two, y'all going to have your own conversation. Y'all going to be teaching the next person. And we're going to keep building that bridge. We're going to have, we will have established a lot by this time next year. I can feel it in my bones. So, thank y'all. I hate to leave. I never want to leave, but I'm always nervous when I start. But we love you. Our brothers and sisters who tuned in from Ghana, thank you so much.
Thank y'all.
And everybody on this live, we will all meet one day. That's what our ancestors have lined up, and it is coming to light.
Yeah.
Thank y'all so
Thank
much.
y'all.